like many parents think that if children get diseases, then it would be minor, really minor, like not exactly too minor, but very, very dangerous. So they don't want their child to get some kind of diseases, so they would get their child vaccinated. But should children get vaccinated? So hi everyone, my name is Lily, and now I believe that children shouldn't get vaccinated, and I will talk about 2 reasons for why children should get vaccinated, even if some people think that getting vaccinated will stop the spread of diseases and will stop children from having some deadly diseases. So my first reason is that some children can't get vaccinated because of allergies or really dangerous health problems. There might be some children who are allergic to the things that, like to those kind of things that are in vaccines. So they won't be able to get diseases. And if children who are allergic to some sorts of vaccines, or they might have some health problems that make them unable to get that vaccine, and when they get vaccinated with that kind of vaccine, then it might lead to some problems, some health problems, or some really dangerous new or strange diseases that might not have any cure. Well, parents wouldn't want that to happen to their children if their children is allergic to some sorts of vaccines, or when they have some health problems that make them unable to get vaccinated. Now, well, that is my first reason, and my second reason is that there are some times when children get vaccinated and the vaccine has some sort of problem with it. So when that vaccine gets into a child's body, then that child can get some sort of disorder or some weird diseases. So why do we get it? So like there are some vaccines that are there are some children are allergic to vaccines. So if they get those kind of vaccines into their body, then they might have some disorder. So for example, autism spectrum is disorder. So it's like a mental disorder, one of many disorders that makes children have some problems with speech, communication, or just mental functioning. Well, parents don't want their children to have problems with speech or problems with functioning or growing up. So if they don't want that to happen, then they shouldn't get their children vaccinated if they are allergic to that. If they are allergic to that vaccine, or it might still happen because there's something wrong with the vaccines that nobody knows about. So for example, a 2018 report shows that 1 in 59 children who gets vaccinated has got autism spectrum disorder after they got vaccinated. Well, so it shows that there are a huge, not too big, but there is a chance that your children will get autism spectrum disorder if they get vaccinated, or if there's something wrong with the vaccine that nobody knows, because anything could happen to me. Anything could happen and nobody is really prepared for that. So in conclusion, I believe that children shouldn't get vaccinated because there are some children who are allergic or have some health problems that makes them unable to get vaccinated, and if they really do get vaccinated, then they would get some kind of disease or disorders like autism spectrum disorder. Well, that is my opinion about getting vaccinated and why children shouldn't get vaccinated. Well, that's all of my opinion, and thank you for listening.